This has been a familiar scene in the Bay Area for more than 2 centuries.
This is one of the few remaining living links to California's Spanish heritage.
Before there were freeways, and before there were suburbs, and even before the city of San Francisco, there were cattle and the people who raised them.
I just like to run cattle and real nice cattle, and when they ship them, you can be kind of proud of what you've done.
Cattle ranchers and their cattle are still part of our local landscape. Some of them live along the backroads east of the bay, above rapidly growing cities and bordered by freeways. Bits of yesterday pushed to the edge of extinction by today's sometimes unromantic forces of change.
There's still quite a bit of beautiful open land out here in the East Bay where a few people, not very many, are holding on to a way of life that used to be very common in California. The ranching life, only these days ranchers have got to coexist with big cities and modern technology.
This country around here is some of the best cattle country in the country.
Photographer and teacher Matt O'Brien has been chronicling the ranching life out here with some beautiful images.
Real ranchers. In most cases, their parents were ranchers or grandparents, and it's something they've been doing for generations.
There's ranching in Matt's family, too. He grew up playing on his uncle's ranch in Dublin.
You gonna be a cowboy when you grow up, Jack?
Me too.
Yeah? All right.
Most people don't even know that there is ranching here. I guess it's been my mission to document it and celebrate it.
One of Matt's favorite subjects is a rancher named Lucky Gravitt.
I was like every farm boy in the world. I wanted to be Roy Rogers and Ken Maynard.
Lucky first saw the Livermore Valley in 1949 and fell in love with it.
Where I come from, you worked the same amount of hours or maybe twice as many hours and got beans and potatoes, and out here you got a little meat with it, plus you got paid. Are they going to show this on TV, building fence?
You know, exactly.
That'd be great. All my neighbors know that at least I put up 5 posts.
From driving fence posts to driving cattle, Lucky does whatever it takes to keep the ranch running. And his right-hand dogs are always eager to help.
How does it take to really train a dog to be able to work with you actually really well?
I think they train you. I really do. I think they train you, but it takes a lifetime.
All right, do it.
Try your hand.
Okay.
It isn't long before Lucky is training me and Matt to be ranch hands.
So we're going to take these 2 cows and put them in that alleyway, and then into that alleyway. And Doug
Yeah.
and Matt are going to do that, and I'm going to hold the gate, and we're going to watch.
You got too many going in there. Go. All right.
Excellent job. Very good job.
Nice, guys.
Lucky hasn't quite been here 50 years, but Don View's family has been ranching in California since the 1870s, and in the East Bay for nearly a century.
When I went to school in Washington High, there was 110 kids, I think, graduated in my class, and that took all of Union City, Newark, and Fremont.
Today, Don and his brother run cattle on 3 ranches, including this one on rented ground near the Altamont Pass, where cattle share space with electricity-generating wind machines, and neighboring ranchers help each other out.
Well, we branded these calves here middle of January, and we decided we had one dry day there, and decided we can try to work them the next day, and I got on the phone at 7 o'clock in the morning. I had 15 guys in about 10 minutes.
Don says this kind of cooperation is the only way East Bay ranchers can make a living these days.
I know everybody thinks that these ranchers are just wealthy people, and I don't really know too many wealthy people. We all live good. We haven't missed any meals, but not. I think you probably found that right, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody works hard.
All of this ranch life is visible along the back roads as we travel throughout the East Bay, but it is threatened.
This to me is California. What replaces these places are homes and shopping centers that look the same anywhere else in the country. So you lose part of what makes California and the Bay Area unique and special, and what ties it to its history.
California is losing nearly 50,000 acres of ranch and farmland a year to development, and fewer young people are following in their families' footsteps.
It takes a lot of cattle to make a little money.
But ranchers are still out here riding the range and giving us a vicarious connection to the land.
It's a good life. It is a good life.
Ranches like this one are not open to the public, but there are a couple of places in the East Bay where you can learn about ranching life.
The old Borges Ranch at Walnut Creek and Ardenwood Farm near Fremont both show what agricultural life was like around the turn of the century. Both have hands-on demonstrations, and at Ardenwood, visitors are encouraged to help with the planting or the harvesting, depending on the season. Meanwhile, the real ranching life here and there continues in our midst. It's practiced by people with remarkable and vanishing sets of skills. They know things about animals and the land most of us don't. They connect us to our past with threads of wisdom we could surely use in the future.
We're not really obsolete or going out of style or dying off. There'll always be guys like me. They've been here forever, they'll be here forever.